Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I'm hopping on to share with you guys the newest release from Creative Retreat Kits for the month of July. This is Abundantly More, and the devotional was done by Erin Davis this month. She has done several devotionals for Creative Retreat, so we are familiar with her work if you've ever worked through one of Creative Retreat's kits in the past. You guys, this one is super cute, ready for summer. I love the colors, but more than that, I'm excited to work through the devotional content. So what I have here is the kit. There is an add-on stencil, and then I have the printables that you can purchase separate from the kit. So there's lots of different options. They do also have the devotional cards as a digital option. So if you live overseas, or maybe you just prefer working with digitals rather than stamps and stickers and things like that, you have the option to just purchase the devotional content digitally, and you can pick up the printables as well. So you can kind of just mix and match and create a kit that works for you. I use all the things. If you've watched any of my videos, I need it all. So I will be sharing that with you throughout the month over on the Creative Retreat channel. So be sure to be subscribed over there. But this month, we are looking at the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000. And this may be a story that many of you are familiar with, but I'm excited to work through and see how Erin takes us through this, not just looking at that particular story, but just the overall theme of, God's abundance and giving us abundant life. And so she's got several scriptures for us to work through. I love when there's plenty to work through, especially when I'm, working with the other teammates. I try to pick and choose things that are different than what they're doing. That way you guys get lots of variety. So there are plenty of verses to choose from. There's also going to be the 5 reflection questions. I've been loving working on these in my growth journal. So I will be doing a growth journal process over on the Creative Retreat site. I believe it'll be up this weekend. That should be there. So you can see how I set that up. I really am enjoying having one spot to work through the questions and then just kind of pop in and do Bible journaling entries as I work through it through the month. So as we're talking about fish and loaves, you are going to be seeing that throughout the theme of the kit. It is super adorable. So let's take a look at the physical kit. Now, I misplaced my flare pin. I noticed that the stencil was starting to kind of fall out of my box. And so I don't know if the flare pin escaped on its way to me, but the flare pins are sized like this. This is from a past kit. And this month's is this kind of purpley red color and says grace on it. So maybe I'll pop in a picture here for you guys. Sorry about that, but that's a little free add-on that gets added into your kit. But let's start with the stickers. So you get 3 sheets of stickers. You have this one here that has the icons. I love the little kind of tribal style fish. They are so adorable. And then you've got some greenery pieces. This tab is super cute. Let me pull this off so you can see. So it's got the fish scales on the bottom. You will see that fish scale pattern in lots of things throughout this release. Plenty of word fetty that you can kind of mix and match. I like using these in my prayers as well, just to kind of have some standout words and little pops of color in my prayer journaling. You've got, I like these are kind of different than what we've seen before. This little square here with John 10:10. I came so that they would have life and have it abundantly. And so again, that theme of abundant life we're going to see throughout this release. More than I could ask or seek. Love that. So I love that we're looking at the story in itself of them providing for the crowd, but then also just this underlying theme of what's being taught through that story. So I like that you're kind of getting two separate things to look at and study as we go through this kit. Next, we have the alpha stickers. So you get 2 sheets of alpha stickers. I know a lot of you really love the tile alphas, and this one in particular with the different fonts. I have been using these as I work through the Encamped summer study in my little journal that I'm working in. These are awesome for, spelling out the verse addresses and smaller titles and things like that. There are no numbers. It's just alphas, but it's just as fun kind of whimsical variety of fonts in there. And you can see in colors to coordinate with the kit, lots of bright, fun summer colors. So if you have any other scrapbooking kits or other printables from these couple months in the summer, I imagine they would probably coordinate, since these are kind of common colors with summer releases. So that'll make it nice. All right, each month there is a different type of item. Sometimes we get enamel stickers, sometimes the stencil's included. This month we are getting a bow clippy, and how adorable is this with this fish scale pattern? I have plans to pull out my gelatos, the iridescent and the what are they? The galaxy ones, the shimmery ones, and do some really fun kind of metallic mermaid style patterns in the background. I don't know, this just screams mermaid to me, and I need mermaid scales on the page somewhere. So you can see that super cute, fun, chunky bow clip. I'm not adding clips in my journaling Bible, but these are great for in my growth journal and other journals that I'm working in. If you're a planner girl, these are great for the planner to kind of, separate out the month that you're working in. So lots of different ways that you can use the bow clips. And the clips from Creative Retreat are really nice quality. They do a lot of custom fabrics, and they're just really, really nice quality. I've not had any issues with bows coming apart or falling out because the paper clips are nice and tight. So I don't really have any issues with these clips in my Bible when I do use them that way. Last but not least in the kit is the 3x4 clear stamp set. You're going to see this fun kind of scale pattern, and it is a layering stamp. So you've got the outline and then the solid. So you can fill it in and create, an image kind of like this one here. You can use them individually of each other. You can kind of offset them. So lots of different ways that you can use that. And it is a repeating pattern. So it'll kind of nestle in to the different areas, and you can kind of create a full background if you want, or an accent, column of it, or, down at the bottom, something like that. You can make your own washi tape if you stamp on sticker paper. So lots of different ways that you can use those two stamps there. And then a variety of words that tie in with the devotional content. Jesus, his, fullness, more is. Fun little texture there. These kind of stamps are ones that I get a lot of use out of, are these just simple kind of texture stamps. Those are the ones that I reach for just to kind of finish off a page, add a pop of contrast if I stamp in black or brown, or just to bring in some more color if I have kind of a more simple layout. This is kind of a fun way to pull in some color. We have grace upon and abundant, and then that fun little leaf. Again, another item that you can use again and again, even when you're done with this particular kit. I love the font this month, just really good stamp set. I like the font of these. I think this is a different one than we've seen before. And you can mix and match your Creative Retreat stamp sets, even if the fonts are different. Typically the letter size is very similar, so you can kind of, mix and match and create your own titles and things like that. So there's a look at the Faith Art box. You have a lot of different options. You can just purchase it as is, or you can sign up for a subscription service where you just get auto billed, auto shipped. So you do have that option. But in addition to the kit, there is an add-on stencil this month. I mean, we had to have one, right? With the fun little fish scale texture. Again, I believe this is a repeating pattern, so you can kind of create a full pattern on the background of your page. Again, I really want to try using some gelatos, some iridescent gelatos through here. I think that would be really pretty. If you're wondering what colors of products they've pulled to coordinate with this release, I will have those over on my Instagram at LindseyDecor413, or you can search hashtag Lindsey color swatches, and it'll have a picture of the kit. And then if you swipe to the side there, it'll have different gelatos and inks and neo colors and all that goodness color matched to the kit. But this stencil is a separate add-on that you can purchase to go along with the kit. I love that it has this piece at the top so that you can store them. I like to store my stencils on a ring. You've probably seen this in one of my unboxings before, and so it just makes it nice for storage. If you have questions about how to use stencils and getting good results, especially in your Bible, it's one thing when we're using it on a flat piece of paper, but working with the curvature of the page, there are some tips and tricks that help. So I will have a Tip Tuesday that I'll link down below, all about stencils and different products that you can use through stencils, different techniques, and how to get good results. So check that out. But that's an add-on that you can purchase to go along with the kit. And then I also have the Faith-Filled Digitals. I love that they are offering this each month. So this is in addition to the kit, so you can do either or both. I like to mix and match. You'll see some of the images and graphics and things are similar to the sticker sheet. So there are some repeating pieces, but there are also some pieces that aren't in the stickers. So you can get away with doing both and there isn't too much overlap. You've got tons of tabs and I love that they're including labels this month, a tag, this faux washi at the bottom, some little banners, lots of words. So if you don't like to stamp, if that kind of makes you nervous, there is plenty of pieces on here in those colors. So you can get color on your page, very, very simple. You can print this on whatever medium that you want, whether that be sticker paper, clear sticker paper, vellum, acetate, fabric. I just have it on cardstock. I will link my cardstock and printer down below. I always get questions about that. I did just print these at home. One little trick is I print them on the best setting of the printer that I have. The printer that I have is not the lowest of the low end, but it's not super, super expensive either. It's kind of middle road and I've had it for several years and it is a workhorse. It really is the best printer I've tried. And I've tried a lot of printers over the years as I had my own business and things like that. This one's kind of a tried and true good one. So again, I will have that link down below and you can see the results you get with that. But again, you have this sheet with all the cut apart pieces. This one here, rather than doing an alpha, we have 3 pattern blocks. I am obsessed with this. You know that it's probably going to be inspiration for some backgrounds as I work through the kit. These are great for just creating instant backgrounds. If you just cut it out, paste it to the page, or you can cut shapes out of this, die cut tabs, die cut letters. If you've got like a silhouette or a cricket, you could use this as pattern paper with that to cut out shapes. So lots of different ways that you can use this. If you are comfortable using like photo editing programs and things like that, you could very easily manipulate these to create digital Bible journaling and things like that. Just keep in mind it is for personal use only. And then the last page here are 6 3x4 journaling cards. I love these. So you've got some that are, you know, totally decorated and good to go. You have this one here. I came so that they would have life and have it abundantly. Only Jesus. But then there's some other ones that have some room if you wanted to add some stamping or, you know, maybe you want to type something out. I'd add a title, do some journaling, some prayer journaling. So I love that there's a mix of, you know, ready to go, but then also some that you can customize and that kind of thing. If you are a scrapbooker as well and you're doing like Project Life or something like that, this makes it nice that you can kind of just work with one collection throughout the month. And you could use these in pocket pages. I like to use them as tip-ins in my Bible for private prayer journaling. I've created mini albums out of these cards. So lots of different ways that you can use these as well. But those are super, super cute. So there's a look at the faith-filled digitals. And then this is the Faith Art box. Don't forget the add-on Stencil. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below. Check out the description box for links to everything that I showed today, as well as other things that I talked about. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.